Okay guys, hi, welcome to the MailChimp training. Have you signed up for MailChimp? That's the most important thing. If you've not yet signed up, please sign up as soon as possible so that we can go through this training, or you'll understand the training. If you've not signed up, from the top bit there you can see on the MailChimp main page it does say create an account. So just go in there and follow what it asks you to do. If you have any problems, please give me a call. Number's going to come up at the end anyway. If you have signed up, please put in your username and your password and log in. And once you've logged in, you'll see this main page as you come in. Put your details in, log yourself in. You come into this one, and what we're going to do in this training today is quite simple. We're going to have a look at setting up your list and a campaign so that you can get one of your emails straight out. And as you can see, top right hand corner, there is a help button. Guys, these are the sorts of things that we do all the time, and we use those help facilities. You've got to start learning to use the help facilities wherever you are, because a lot of the time they'll either take you to a video or to a screenshot, and it will show you something that you're looking for. Don't just think, oh, I can't do this because I can't see what to do. Use the help. Okay, before you can go anywhere and do anything in this MailChimp, you need to have a list of people. Now, the best thing to do is, if you've got all the lists of your people that you've prospects and leads, you can create a list from here. When you go onto this one, just go to the top left hand corner where it says lists, click on lists, and it'll come down here. You'll be presented with this page. Now there's 3 create lists on this page, so you can't go wrong. Just click on one of the create lists and you'll be presented with this. Give your list a name. It can be new entry, leads from ad pool, whatever you like. And then you need to put in a default address. That default email address is the email address that you would probably accept replies to. Don't do what some of them do, put on there no reply at soeasy.co.uk or whatever, because it means absolutely nothing, because it won't do anything, and people hate seeing the no replies. And your default name. So in our case, I always put the default address, which is our Fred and Karen at soeasy.co.uk, and then I put from Fred and Karen, and I either put from Fred and Karen Chikara Group or just Fred and Karen Mason. You don't need to worry too much about the rest of it. A little short reminder in there of, so that you can tell people what it is in case they see this. You just put in there, you requested further information on that list. As you can see, it's already put in the Chikara Group because that's what we put in when we set up. Alright? Don't worry about the right hand side, but once you've done this, click the word save down the bottom on the right hand corner there, and you will then be presented with this. I just put in there that the new list was going to be called new test. So once you've done that, you need to either add contacts or import them. Where it says design a form to add to your website, that is another training, but I'm going to show you how to do that in another training. What that really means is when you've got your website, you can design a form in here, add that form to your website so that when anyone fills in the form on your website, it will automatically add them to one of your lists that you can get set up. But for now, we need to go to add contacts. Now, if you've got them on a spreadsheet, you can put them in via the spreadsheet because it'll ask you how to do that. If not, you can add them manually. I'm not going to go into all of that because you really do need to start to use these things for yourself. Okay? Once you've got a list and you've got your list sorted out, now we're going to actually send an email or get an email sent out to them. In MailChimp, they're called campaigns. What you need to do, as you can see, we've got some of our lists here. We've got a list underneath there. And all I'm going to do is click on the create a campaign. Once you do that, it brings you to this page. And I thought, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, wonder what all this is. It's dead simple. You can create an ad. You don't want to do that. There is a simple reason why you don't want to do that. Costs you money. I'm not paying to have an ad posted, but it does create an ad that you can link to MailChimp through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, things like that. So once again, if you want to, great. If not, don't worry. But as you'll see on there, it says create an email. I would click on that. But if you're not sure, again, there is a help facility. Let us guide you. Don't worry about creating a landing page at the moment either, because that's another cost. So all you need to do is click on create an email. Takes you into this page. Don't worry about the top bits at the moment. All right, the automated ones we will be doing another training on. But to start with, what you need to do is have a email creation on a regular one. So all you need to do is type in a campaign name. Again, it can be anything you want to put on, and then click on begin. Once you click on begin, it brings you onto this page. Now, I am not going to go through all of this individually, because again, it is very interactive, it's very easy to do, and you can't muck it up. Okay, so we start at the top. Add recipients. Pick your list. So we've already put the list in, we put some contacts in that list, we pick the list. All you need to do is click on add recipients, and it'll bring up your list. Click on the list. Enter the email address you want it to come from. Again, it might be a different email address. You might have something from maybe 1 or 2 websites that you've got running and you want a different email address to come from. So click on add from, put in the email address. Now this is one of the most important ones. The subject you want the recipient to see. Add a subject line. What you want to do is be able to put in a subject line that is going to attract attention for them to want to open that email to see what it is. So click on add subject, type in your subject line. Once that's done, you'll see some save buttons on each of the pages. Save those, and then you'll come to design email. Click here to design your email. Once you click that, you'll be presented with this. Do not get phased out by all those lines. And it says here, once you have clicked the to design, you can then pick a template. There are lots of different templates which will just automatically put things in place. There are ones further down which are just blank and easy to use. Don't worry about them. You can also click on themes. Don't worry about the saved ones and campaigns and all the rest of it, because you're not going to use those just yet. We will explain all that later on. Your best one to do is just find one that you like on this page, hover over it, and it will say select. And all you have to do is select it. Themed ones, they're pictures, coloured ones. You've probably seen me send some out to you. You've had emails from me with different pictures and that on it, and that's all I've done. Again, please feel free just to muck about with this. Click on something, have a look at them. But once you find one on here and you want to use it, click on it. This is the one that I picked because it's just a basic design one. Now, this isn't the one that you should pick if you like. Pick one of the other ones that are there, just so that you can then have a look. Because what it means now is all these bits here where you see text, box text, divider, image, imaged group, buttons, social following, image and caption. You can use any of these. And some of you will have seen, in fact, this email is probably coming out to you via MailChimp using the video and the text box into an email. I hope that makes sense, because all you need to do is once you've got your design or got your template, you can drag bits into those templates by using any of these. Don't worry if you don't understand some of them. Just give it a go again. And the nicest thing, look at the top. Look, there's that help button again. You can preview and test it, so you don't have to send it to anyone. You can save it as a template. So if you set one up that you really, really like, you can save it as a template, or you can save and exit to come back to it. Down the bottom, once you're ready and you've typed in everything you need to type in and you've done all those bits and things, you can also then just click the save and close. But once again, have a quick look. Where I've got, once you are satisfied, you have all that you need, click here. Just have a quick look where it says need a refresher, take a quick tour. It will show you how to do this. It's absolutely, this is one of the best ones. It never used to be. They've worked really hard on it and getting it up and running for you guys as well. And it's free. So just crack on and use it. Once you hit the save and close button, you'll be presented with this, and it will show you where you've got your edit recipients. That's telling me that I've got a restart. I've gone to a list called Restart. It's got 11 recipients in it. It's coming from Clean Easy Group, Clean Easy Chikara Group. The subject was test, and the content, it will give you a small outline of a test there. And this is where you can actually send a test there yourself to see what you think it looks like. And as you can see, it's got little bits on the side here, it's got plain text and all the rest of it. But another great thing at the top, you'll see your campaign, your email campaign is ready to send. It's actually a draft email. So it's not gone anywhere, it's not doing anything. And you've got 3 options on the side here. Pick which one you want. You can either finish it later, which it will just go off and say stay as a draft, so you can go back to it and muck about with it right from the beginning again, and you can change anything you like in it. You can schedule it, which is what I do, and that's why you get certain emails at certain times of the day. So I schedule it. If I've been working on it late at night, I might schedule it first thing in the morning. Or you can click the send button. And if you hit the send button, you'll be presented with this. If you've hit the schedule button, it will take you into a scheduling bit where you can put your time and your date in it. If you hit that send button, it will go straight to here, and it will send your campaign as soon as you click the send button down at the bottom. Okay, or it will ask you, as I said, if you hit the schedule button, it will ask you where to schedule it. Guys, it's as simple as that. You've got nothing to worry about. You've got a lot to gain by using this, because it will take a lot of the work away from you. Help is just a click away. At the top of most of the pages there's a help function, and also that little magnifying glass, which is, if you click on the magnifying glass, you can type in what you're having problems with and it will take you through to the help centre. We are only a phone call away, or me, Fred. Give me a call. If I don't know it, I'll go in and I'll investigate it for you as well. But you know what? You can do it all by yourself. You've just got to have a bit of patience and learning, and be willing enough to be taught and learn and go and delve into things, because that's the only way we've ever done any of this. Okay, so it does actually say there, it's as easy as that. Seriously, there's no catches. You can't muck it up. You can't send it to people because it will ask you a couple of times. All you need to do is practice, practice, practice and practice. Guys, I hope that's helped. Give me a call if you need any help, and let's see if this you can get this up and running. So take care, guys.